Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on airport and scenery announcements? Then this is the video for you. But first, let's roll the intro. Dream Scenery is the main contributor this week because we have a lot of regional enhancements, and we start with Amsterdam. They did region enhancements specifically for the road lights, and they still don't provide before after pictures, but this is how it looks like after you apply this package. And you can see that they have added a lot of road lights, right? You can, I would say the highways are pretty clear. Also in the city center it looks pretty nice. The same thing they did for Annapolis region. Annapolis also received a night lighting update, specifically for the road lights. So they've been pretty busy. And as I mentioned last week already, there is a market for these kind of packages because else they would stop releasing them. Then we got Atlantic City. Same thing, road lights have been updated here. You can see a lot of road lights, a lot of nice additions to the existing scenery of Flight Simulator 2020. Auckland region, same thing, same package. Road lights enhanced by Dream Scenery. And if you bought one of these packages, let us know via the comment box below, right? Or if maybe you already bought a package of Dream Scenery, which I would say improves the lighting. Is it really better or is it okay? Mwah. I would say it's better, but hey, it still doesn't look super great because I'm really curious about that. There we got Baltimore region. Same thing. Here you can see the lighting is, let's say, I think this is more clearer compared to the previous packages, but maybe that's me. Maybe it's also because of the screenshots they provided. But still, this is also an interesting one. I'm not going to go to all the screenshots, but some of them. And then Barcelona region road lights. So the city of Barcelona, if you love flying and say during the night, then these packages will add a lot, I would say, more reality, right? I'm not sure because I didn't buy the package myself, so I can't say how realistic it is compared to the default scenery, but flying over some cities during the night, I can tell you it at least has improved. Is it super great? I would say that's up to you. I can't decide because it's also a personal opinion. I would say that. Then we've got Beirut region road lights. And here we can also see a lot of road lights have been added to the city. And no, we're not there yet because you can see the list. The scroll bar is pretty long. Birmingham, UK region enhanced road lights. So we're jumping, let's say, through the world from one country to another country to another country. But you can see if you would love to improve your road lights, then there's enough for you to choose. This is Bogota region enhanced road lights. Similar thing. They updated the night lighting over here. You can see that they're more clear compared to default scenery. I did fly over Bogota a while ago and I can, well, if this is really what you get, then it really has improved. Bratislava region enhanced road lights. Similar thing. Also updated the road lights when you're flying over the city of Bratislava. So interesting package, I would say. Then scrolling down, we're continuing with Brisbane. So we're going to Australia and in this case also the Gold Coast. Also road light enhancements over here. You can see a lot of cool things, as you can see. A lot of road light improvements. Then Brussels, also road light. Either they've been really busy or these packages were long, I would say, in the processing queue of Asobo. I'm not sure. But it looks like that they really, let's say, had a backlog and they pushed everything at once to the backlog. Busan enhanced road lights. Also, you can see here, packages are improving the road lights in these cities and regions throughout the world, because we're now arrived at the letter C. And we're continuing for some while, because this Canberra region, again Australia, here we go. You can see also the lighting to the bridges right over here has improved. Also the, I would say, roads, I would say from the bridges to the city center, super nice. So they really focus on the road lights, not on the city lights themselves, as it looks like. Charlotte region enhanced road lights. Maybe it's a good idea that they release one super package, which is, I would say, all these packages and then bundled to one, maybe per region or per country or whatever what, and then against an interesting price. Chicago region. You also can see a lot of updates. And the question is also, okay, did they focus on a specific part of the city or region, or did they focus on the whole region? To me, that's a little bit unclear, but if you saw some pictures, you can see some more illumination in some parts compared to the other ones. But still, say a lot. Cincinnati. Same thing. Updated road lights. It's a little bit a boring video, I know, but hey, that's not my fault. It's the fault from Asobo and I'd say in this case Dream Scenery, because they push so many packages with Dream road light improvements. So Cleveland. It almost looks like VA Systems, right, in that other category, in the activities category, which I post also as a separate video. Colorado Springs. Also nice one. And then we're going to the state of or region of Colombia region updates. So we're already at the letter C. I don't think that there's a letter D, although there might be one package. And we're almost at the end of these packages, because I can imagine, hey, now you've seen enough, I would say, road lights improvements. Then we've got Columbus. Here we can all see the road light improvements. Also nice. We've got Dallas Fort Worth regional enhanced road lights. So pretty nice. And then almost there, Denver region enhanced road lights. And here you can also see what I mean, right? In this part, you can see a lot of lights here, but then here it's, let's say, or the further here you go, I'd say it's not that many, but I don't know the city of Denver, right? But maybe there's also not a lot of lights there. So, Des Moines region enhanced road lights. And then we're almost there. I think we've got one or two. Let me skip one picture. Detroit, and that was the last one. Detroit, but it's a different one. It's Detroit Real Trees. So what they did here is they removed all the vegetation, which automatically created, and only preserved the photogrammetric trees, and that makes it more realistic. So you will get this this behavior. If you compare it with the before after picture, if you would do that, then you would see the difference. Definitely. And then there's also some good news, because there also are some new airports. The first one is from Dr. Zewiecki Design. It's Katowice Airport, Echo Papa Kilo Tango. It's an international airport located in Pisowice in the Sicilian Voivodeship in southern Poland. It serves the upper Sicilian metropolitan area and a large part of southern Poland. You can see a little of, I would say, the history of the of the airport, right? It was origin was, I would say, the Luftwaffe base from the Germans, but now it's an airport for a long time already. It's a high quality, of course, frame rate friendly, performance friendly, custom ground layout is there. You'll see the interior modeling of the passenger terminals, 8 tower, detailed cargo facilities, high quality static aircrafts, custom animated people and ground services. And to be honest, Dr. Zewiecki, maybe I would say I'm a little bit biased, but these packs are almost every time great quality. Here we can see the updated aprons. The cars in front of the terminal building. and then some people, right? And you can see the signs also there. You can see the updated runways. Maybe there also are some screenshots of the interior of the terminal. This is the traffic tower. Say an air shot. The jetways, the custom ground vehicles which are there. So this is a nice package. So if you're considering buying a high quality airport, then you should put this one on your list, because as you can see, I would say most of it is great quality. I would say the people, I would say it's a different thing, but it's good. Then we've got Fly Too High. They released New Haven Airport, Kilo Hotel Victor November. Or I won't say Hector, but it's hotel. They recreate the airport, of course. It serves both regional air operations, GA flights, and short-haul routes in the Northeast US. It's an accurate layout of the airport, high-resolution PBR textures, detailed apron, taxiways, and parking areas, realistic night lighting, and optimized for performance. And here you can see, for example, you can see that the signs have been updated because they will never be there in the default scenery. Also, the surroundings have been improved, right? Like those, I would say, shields between the, likely it was a restaurant and the rest of the airport. Updated jetways, updated aprons. So a nice package which adds a lot of realism to this airport, New Haven Airport. Windsocks. And then we've got North Las Vegas Airport, Kilo Victor Golf Tango by MSFS Scenerybuilders. Well, we always know that there is not a lot of description there. No, there isn't, but there are some screenshots and more than I would say normally. So here you can see the surrounding buildings, including cars parked there, including the updated aprons. As you can see, some static aircrafts look like to be added to the airport. So a nice one. North Las Vegas Airport. And then if we scroll down, we find more, right? But we're going back to Dream Scenery. I warned you, they are the main contributor this week. Louisville Real Trees, they removed the automatic trees and only used the photogrammetric trees. And it results in this. So as you can see, less trees, but better quality, also more realistic. Then it did the same thing for Memphis. Also, they removed the automatic trees and they only preserved the photogrammetric trees, which adds in more realism. And you can see it really looks nice. Then Mexico City. There they did the region enhanced road lights again. So they updated the lights in Mexico City, specifically for the roads. I'm going to show you a few more screenshots and then we're continuing with the next one, which is also, again, an enhanced road lights package. But then we're going to Montpellier. Montpellier region, also road lines have been improved. You see still some dark pieces, but the road itself is, I would say, illuminated. So you can now see it better. And also here you can see that the city is also better. Then Montreal, also the same thing. They update the road lights there. And it looks like this. Pretty interesting. Pretty, I would say, detailed, if you ask me. How realistic it is, of course, that depends. I'm not living there, so I can't tell you, but it looks more realistic. Then New Orleans Real Trees. Again, remove the trees, only kept the photogrammetric trees. And then you will get this. I think that Dream Scenery tried to break a record of adding as much packages in 1 week as possible. Because you can see, we're still not there. And we still have a lot of packages. Oklahoma enhanced road lights. So the city of Oklahoma, also they updated the road lights over there. You can see that some of the parts are still a little bit dark, so it looks like they focus mainly on the main roads. And I do think that might make sense, right? Because else it's almost impossible to do it. Panama City region enhanced road lights. Here you can see more roads, or say likely they focus on main roads, right? Like I just mentioned, because here you can see more main roads due to the city, which makes it, say, let's say, even more illuminated. While in some cities there might be, I would say, less bigger roads. The Richmond region, same thing, including the bridges, as you can see. So for those who love to fly during the night, there is enough for you to buy this week. But maybe Dream Scenery will listen and they will release a package soon. Then we've got Riga region enhanced road lights. So for the city of Riga, I guess I'll see that here, right? They focusing on the main roads. This part is completely dark, but again, it's hard to say because it could be that there are a lot of trees in this part, right? Maybe there's a city park or something. Then Salem region enhanced road lights, similar thing. Updated the road lights over here. Let me click the next one. And then Santa Fe, also region enhanced road lights. Here you can see a lot more roads, right? So here you can also see that the city center looks like to be more illuminated, and that they focus on that and not on all the, let's say, surrounding areas as it looks like. Must be a hell of a job to create them, right? Then we're continuing with Shanghai enhanced road lights. So they also went to Shanghai and also updated the road lights there. And that's, let's say, pretty interesting. Here you can see some more roads, so also more enhancements. Sofia region enhanced road lights. Also nice. Topeka region enhanced road lights. And then tools are real trees. So they removed the automatic trees and only kept the photogrammetric trees. And then you get this. So also interesting package, if you ask me. And then as last one, we're going back to Dr. Zewiecki because they also released the Radom Airport Echo Papa Romeo Alpha. This airport is a detailed scenery of the Warsaw Radom Airport in Poland. So what's included? Well, of course, high quality. There it features the current airport with the current layout, including the civil and military areas, frame friendly, performance friendly. Interiors are there for the passenger terminal 8C tower, custom airport buildings and infrastructure, high quality static aircrafts, and all of other cool things. And here we can see the pictures. So let me scroll to them. You can see a lot of detail, including, let's say, the markings on the aprons and runways. You can see people waiting outside. This is the airport from a little bit higher view. The aprons, right? Also a lot of wear and tear on them. Cars, including, let's say, the machine to pay to enter the parking spots. So this one is really detailed, right? Terminal 8, 9. People working in the traffic tower. Also during the night, it looks amazing. Including also likely some surrounding, because this is a soccer, I would say soccer stadium, right? So they also likely touch the surroundings of the airport. And these are some pictures from the interior of the airport. And then some more pictures, but I won't go to all of them. I will only go to the these ones, right? Because there are some pictures from the city center. So pretty nice. And the good one is that this one is for free, right? I didn't even spot it. This one is for free, so you can get it for free, get and download, and then you can try it. Let me see at the other one of Dr. Zewiecki. Maybe it's also for free. Let me have a quick look. No, that one is paid, but the bottom one is for free. So thanks to Dr. Zewiecki for this nice package. So if you want to get it, simply click it and get and download, and you can use it in Flight Simulator 2020. Here is a video where we went to a lot of content from Dream Scenery. They were really the main contributor, as I already mentioned during the start of this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button, and hope to see you back next week.